You know what you really want to see happen when you're losing weight? That's getting rid of the belly, right? You don't want to see that extra flab. You want to see the flat stomach. You want to be comfortable in your own skin. You want to be able to have your shirt off and not feel uncomfortable. If that's going to the pool, you want to feel comfortable in your skin. If that's going to the beach, you want to look comfortable, right? You want to have that look that shows the confidence and that shows that image to everyone that you take care of yourself. And it doesn't happen by doing the wrong things. The reason why you haven't got to that point where you feel like the stubborn belly fat is still there is because you're doing things wrong. You have the right intentions, but you're doing things the way that it's not meant to be when you want to be able to get rid of the belly fat. The thing about it is there's so many things that are marketed to you that is saying that you have to do this to target it and make it easier. The thing is, I'm going to share with you how to get rid of the belly fat, and I'm going to make it easy for you. So make sure you stick around. And why should you listen to me? Because I'm Lee Agbohlah with LT Performance, and I've helped hundreds to be able to get rid of the stubborn belly fat. And in this video, I will share with you how to stop struggling with getting rid of the belly fat. Belly fat is no different than anywhere else in your body when you think about targeting fat loss. The reason the belly stands out is because that's where majority of our fat is stored, in the abdominal region. Everyone has abs, but no one knows it when you have belly fat covering up. So you want to get rid of it. And the first thing you got to understand why you're struggling with losing belly fat is because you're targeting losing belly fat. And you might think, well, that's ironic. Am I supposed to be targeting belly fat if I want to be able to lose it? Yes, but you're doing it the wrong way. Take in point this: if you're trying to target belly fat, you are going to go in the gym and you're thinking that you got to do all this core work. You think if you do more core work that you can spot train. Spot training has been found not to be a thing that is real. Now, there are things that, of course, you can do when you're building muscle that you are going to target those spots. But if you think that you can just go into the gym, do a bunch of core work, and that's going to get rid of the belly fat without actually burning it, then you're doing it wrong. Secondly, there's a lot of things that are marketed that says that if you take this fat loss pill that it targets specific belly fat, or you take this type of cleanse, or you take this type of tea, all these different things that are marketed that says that it specifically hits the fat cells in your body to get rid of the belly fat. Like, you can't do it that way. So what allows it to happen where you're targeting belly fat is doing what you're supposed to do, and that's targeting total body fat loss. If you target total belly fat loss, you will see the results happen. Now, as I said, you have abs. Everyone has it. So if you want to reveal and you want to get rid of the belly, you got to burn the fat. So as a man, you're looking to get under 20%, preferably 18%, and then you will see the belly be gone. If you do that properly, then you will be able to feel comfortable in your skin, right? You won't have to wear a bigger shirt to cover up the belly where you don't see it sticking out. You won't have to feel like you can't have a shirt off when you're at the pool or the beach. You'll be able to do all those things when you actually understand that you're targeting fat loss, not just targeting belly fat. Belly fat will happen, of course, as you're losing body fat, but you got to get to a certain body fat percentage of your total body before you actually see it happen. So that's the first thing you got to understand why you're struggling, because you're thinking you could just target specifically belly fat without actually targeting total body fat loss. Secondly, you're not prioritizing your strength. Why is this so important? Is because the thing is, when you're losing weight, you're not just losing weight, you're losing muscle, you're losing water, you're losing these critical elements that is actually important for yourself to be able to target the fat loss. Everyone wants to actually lose fat, but when you think it's just weight loss, you're not doing what's important as far as prioritizing strength. We have seen this image where someone says, oh, it looks skinny fat, or you're looking where it's like, man, I lost a lot of fat here, I lost a lot of fat there, but it's still not in my belly. Well, the thing is, you lost a lot of muscle as well when you're losing weight because you weren't prioritizing strength to make sure that you can preserve the muscle mass in your body. Why is strength so important? Because it's a factor that gets your body to prioritize the muscle. Now, when you are prioritizing getting stronger, what are you doing? You're targeting your muscle. You're breaking it down, you're building it back up. If you are prioritizing strength, your body is going to make sure that you're not losing muscle because it needs it, right? That's what strength is doing. It's an accelerator to building muscle. Even if you're not going to build muscle like someone that is targeting specifically muscle building, you still need to prioritize strength so you can preserve. Preserve just means you're making sure you don't lose it. If you lose the muscle mass, then now you're losing the thing that also helps you within burning fat, and that's your metabolism. Now, all these things have to come together if you want to properly see the results that you want to see, where the belly is shrinking, right? Where you get to a flat stomach, or you're getting to abs. If you're getting to that level, of course, that's another level up, but you can do that as well if you're prioritizing strength. So if you don't prioritize your strength, you're not doing any strength training. When you're losing weight, you're not eating enough protein, so you're eating away your muscle. You start eating away your muscle, the muscle that you had, because when you gain weight, we forget about this. This causes your body to preserve enough muscle mass, or actually build muscle, because you have to carry that weight each and every day. So that is resistance that your body has to use to be able to do that. So when you start losing weight, your body will start getting rid of that as well. So you want to make sure you don't do that by prioritizing strength, and then you'll be able to preserve it, and then you'll see the total body change that you want. And the last part, which is most important that you remember why you're struggling losing belly fat, is that you're not consistent. Everything goes down to consistency. Even if you think you are being consistent, there's no way you are being consistent if you're taking the right actions, you're not seeing the results happen. It's not something that we don't know. It's a science to be able to burn body fat. We know how the body works, and to be able to do it, we have to burn body fat. We burn a certain amount of body fat, we will see the belly gone. It's not that somebody has better genetics. It's not that somebody's taking this magical pill. It's not any of those reasons. It's just that someone is being more consistent if they're getting to those results. The things that I have preached to myself and to my clients is about consistency, because that power of consistency will build over time. Consistency with the right actions over time will equal the results. So no matter where you start, if you start at a higher body fat than someone else, as long as you stay consistent, you will get there. The problem is you may be consistent for a certain amount of time, and then you revert back to old ways, and then it doesn't seem like it's up and down, because you may feel like, man, I've been doing this, I've been doing that. Yeah, you've probably been a lot more consistent before you get started, but there still takes a certain level of consistency to get to there. The reason that someone is successful and has their dream body and that has the lifestyle that they want is because they're consistent. So you got to put all that consistency together if you want to see the results. Always go back to the consistency. Even if you think you are doing something consistently, you're probably doing something wrong, and that's why you're not seeing the results. So get back to the actions that we talk about. Like I said, prioritize strength. Prioritize that you're eating the right foods to burn the body fat, and do it consistently over time, and then you see the results. If you don't do it consistently, then you don't see the results. So first, you gotta stop trying to think that you can just target it by just doing these endless things that are supposed to target body fat that doesn't do it, and you're not prioritizing the most important thing, which is overall total body fat loss. Secondly, you gotta prioritize strength. You gotta get stronger if you want to see the results happen. And lastly, you gotta believe in the consistency. Let consistency work for you, and you will see the results. Let me know, where are you trying to get to within getting rid of the stubborn belly fat? And has this been helpful for you? And as always, be sure to like and subscribe.